So to finish up, I went in between of the two places, and I feel happy with the decision. And that is, I don't want to be running from problems and addiction of my toxic relationships, which was evident of that scenario with the drug addicts and them, having similarities to all weird addictions, and my addiction being a toxic relationship over and over again. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate, but we tend to go in the same pattern. The patterns of addiction and patterns of love, they're similar. And so I don't want to run from it, but I don't want to stay in it, and I don't want to run from it, which would be, man, I could probably explain this a lot better if I wasn't 2 nights in a row no sleep, but I don't want to start over and stay the same pattern. So my choice is this. Montana has always been my favorite state, and the reason why is in these mountains, and I'll show you more of the mountains, but this is the little spot that I'm going to stay at tonight, and I'm just going to enjoy it. Think about what I want to do as far as changing where I go from here in relationships, because it is time. Just like every one of those crackheads that popped out, they need to change. They need to pull themselves away from what's hurting them. And I just feel like that's what's been setting me back. I stopped drinking 15 years ago. I don't smoke weed. Every once in a while I'll do it to go to sleep, but like once a year kinda. So here's where I am, the in-between. The in-between, where we grow, where we change, where we move on differently. And I think that's what it was telling me, because I'm too tired to move on and I don't want to go back. And that's how we are as human beings, is where we have to stop in the middle. We have to break the pattern. And I don't know if my lack of sleep is talking and rambling, but hey, I'm going to stay here tonight. It's beautiful. And I'll show you guys how beautiful the Montana mountains are and why it's my number one favorite state out of all of them. And now I've been to 40 states. I just knocked a few off. So that's the top one. Hope